the Valley of Jericho. So God shows him all of this land. Now, who knows what Moses' purpose was? Free the Israelites, right? To free the Israelites, take them out of Egypt into what? The promised land. So y'all know that, right? All right? If y'all don't know that, y'all need to go to church tomorrow, right? His job, he was put here to do what? Lead the people. Y'all seen the Prince of Egypt? Let my people go. His job was to take the people out of Egypt into the promised land as a leader. But he's trying to lead all of them by himself. So let's see what happens right here. It says, then the Lord said to him, this is the land I promised on oath to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, his forefathers, when I said I will give it to your descendants. I have let you see it with your eyes, but you will not cross over into it. So God says, look here, man. You're supposed to lead these people, but you ain't going to cross in. So you're supposed to lead the people into the promised land, but you ain't going to cross. How I know he didn't cross? It says, and Moses, the servant of the Lord, died there in Moab, as the Lord has said. So who still thinks he was a great? He wasn't a great leader. He was a positional leader. You know who put him in a position? God. You can't argue with that. He put him there. Why? Because I was his boy. And that's what many of us do in corporate America. Why are you working for your manager? Because his boss's boss is his boy. That's why. We're not going to be like that. You're going to lead based on your ability. Yes, Ms. Miller.
If he died before they crossed into the promised land, then who was in charge of the promised land?
A guy by the name of Joshua brought him in. One of his understudies named Joshua. Great question. Joshua wasn't the leader when he was the leader. He was the leader. But Joshua was the one that was a born leader. It's a great question. All right? Now, let's come out of church for a minute. All right? Let's go back into what I'm talking about. There are different ways to lead. You can be a positional leader. Someone appoints you. Someone puts you over God, right? We don't operate that way, right? Y'all are going to vote in your leaders today. We're not going to say, well, Milton's cool, man. He's been coming for the last 4 years, man. You be the president. It doesn't work like that. It shouldn't work like that. It does work like that. When you get in corporate America, you will see it's going to work like that. Some of y'all, when you get to college, you're going to see it works like that. That's called politicking. All right? You won't be that type of leader. You are going to lead because of your ability. Now, you can lead by example. That's showing people the way. You can also lead by information. That's a teacher, a trainer, a coach. That's the type of leader I am. I'm an informational leader. Okay? I'm looking at my timer. All right? And you can lead by inspiration. I am also that, I discovered last night, through spiritual and emotional support. You can be any of these types of leaders. I'm Xing out positional leader because you will not be that type of leader. Okay? All right. So let's talk about the best forms of leadership. Number one is influential. An influential leader is one who influences you through their examples. Right? The brothers know, the brothers that follow me on Facebook, they know. I try to run 3 miles a day. All right? When I run, it's amazing when I started running how people would hit me back. Man, you inspire me, dude. I'm about to go get me some shoes. Man, I'm getting ready. My boys in California. Dude, I'm too fat. I'm trying to lose 40 pounds. Man, how do you do it? How are you so dedicated? How are you this, that, and the other? Right? I've influenced them. I'm an influential leader. It's amazing now. I have cardio trainer. So my app on my Droid tells me how far I'm running, how many calories I'm burning, how many steps I'm taking. It tells me all of that. My splits for my time and everything. It's amazing now how many of my friends have apps. It's amazing now how many of my friends have apps now. New from Beta Chapter, Champagne, my boy Alan Brazil. Just finished 3.1 miles. Just finished 2.6 miles. Lynn, your miles are much faster than mine. I'm influencing that man. That man's in Chicago. John Cornelius, all of a sudden have an app. Feeling great, just ran 3.6 miles. Well, I wonder where you got that idea from. Right? What am I saying? You lead through example. You show people the example. Like this man right here falling asleep is showing y'all how to get smacked in class. Not here, I ain't gonna smack him. But I got some teachers that would have just handled that. All right? All right. Influencing. Because you make me sleepy when you get sleepy. If you're sleeping when I'm speaking, you tired. You need to get some rest. The next one is an inspirational leader. You lead through spiritual and emotional. You lead through spiritual and emotional means. People get you excited. Your preachers, your pastors, your youth ministers, right? Your football coach. Come on, man, you can do it. That's an inspirational leader. Okay? Mr. Clancy is an inspirational leader. and get you going. Make you take steps you never thought that you could take. Why? Because he has something in him that says, I can get this person going where he's supposed to be. All right? So lead through spiritual and emotional means. And then number 3 is an informational leader. Give people information they need to succeed. I will give you the steps you need to take to get where you need to go. If you don't want to go anywhere, I'm not your leader. Because I'm not the motivator that motivates people who aren't motivated. I'm motivating people who are motivated but don't have the avenues. I know my calling. Informational leader. And then number 4 is a transformational leader. A transformational leader is the best type of leader. A transformational leader is the one that transforms the people that they come in contact with using all 3 of these and then some. If you're a born leader, people just follow you. You have leadership ability and capability, and you were born with it. You're a transformational leader. All right? So, that being said, transformational leaders are born. So my question to you is, what type of leader are you? And are you a leader? And if you want to be in leadership, then you probably are a leader that needs to be developed. If you don't even want to be in leadership and people follow you, you're a born leader. I'm hoping that's making sense to you. So I got a 7-question assessment. I hope y'all got pencils. You got pencils? Mentally, this is what I need you to do. Right on your agenda, on the back. You can share these. Good. Thank you. This is a 7-part assessment. I'm about to tell you whether or not you're a leader. These are my young men. You want to uncross your arms, son? I work hard on this, homie. Get it right. All right? 7-question assessment I'm going to give you. What I need for you to do is answer 0 to 5. 0 is never, 5 is always. So if you're never this way, list 0. Seldom means, I've done that a couple times, but don't really like doing that. Sometimes means, sometimes I do it, but usually I don't do that. 3 is usually. Usually said I do that most of the time, but not when I'm at school with my teachers or not with my parents. Mostly is I do it mostly all the time, but I can never do that around my parents or my teachers or other authorities. Always says I don't care who it is. Like my daughter, she doesn't care who it is. She's always bossy. Last night we went to Old Charlie. She told everybody where to sit. Young, old, cripple, and crazy. Everybody. You sit here, you sit here, you here, daddy. You sit right here, daddy. You sit right here. She's always a leader. Always. If you're always that, embrace it. Because we're going to tell you what to do with it in a moment. All right? Y'all stay with me. You ain't going to like me today, but this is powerful, man. I pushed to put this thing together, and it's hot. It's going to change your life. But you got to get it. All right? Here we go. The gift of leadership is what I'm teaching on now. This is what I do away from here. But I had to bring this to you. Number 1, do you love to organize things? When I talk about organizing things, when you're doing a project in class, or you don't want to say, I want to be the group leader, I want to lead, I want to, I want to do it, I want to do it. If you do that, put a 5 down all the time. But 0 to 5, rank it.
Wait, do we do it on which paper?
You can do it on the back there, yeah. Just, I'm asking 7 questions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 questions.
We're sharing it.
You can share it.
Just make a line. Just make a line. You put yours on this side, you put yours on that side. All right? Okay, I didn't mean to scare you to death. I got you nervous. Don't worry about it. It's the ones that need this. You all right? All right? So, loves to organize anything. You love to organize. Put the things together, make them happen. Number 2, will take leadership role when there is no leadership. In other words, you can't stand when things are disorganized. You're the one to say, I'll do it. Look, I'll do it. And you step out in the front. 0 is you never do it. 1 is seldom. 2 is sometimes. 3 is usually. 4 is mostly. And 5 is always. How often are you that way? Gentlemen, some of y'all can take this too. Number 3, enjoys getting others to do things and grow in their responsibility. In other words, you enjoy it when you say, hey man, you should try so-and-so. And when they try it, you feel like you've done something great. Or you say, hey man, why don't you take A through Z, and then I'll take the A through E, and I'll take the rest. I'll take everything else. You like to get other people to grow in their responsibilities. You like to give people responsibility.